Director of the B. Kenneth Simon Center for Principles in Politics, David Azerrad is a renowned conservative speaker from Montreal, Canada. Qualifications regarding politics and journalism have allowed him to prosper in the conservative community. He has also spoken on behalf of many college campuses and has addressed audiences in more than 25 states. His speeches often discuss how the principles and values of the Constitution still apply to contemporary society. Mr. Azerrad explains, through mostly conservative views, the functionality of today's economy and why the American dream is so important.
Where do you get ladders of opportunity from? How do you create opportunities that allow certain people to lift themselves out of poverty and others simply to rise higher than where they were born? Now, if you speak to conservatives and libertarians, if you speak to people who run businesses, folks like you guys, what's the answer? Free markets. I would say capitalism, but regrettably it's become a four-letter word. So I'll maybe take my cues from my host and refer to the free enterprise system. Now, I don't think I need to explain this one in any great depth to an audience of businessmen and businesswomen, but there are a lot of young people here in the audience, so maybe it warrants explaining in very plain English. What do we mean by the free enterprise system? It's pretty simple. We basically mean free markets, property rights, and the rule of law. The liberty to buy, sell, trade, manufacture, work, produce, exchange, invest.
The ladder of opportunity is often used to describe the climbing of one's social and political status in society. This definition has been casted upon America because of the implementation of the free enterprise system. Mr. Azerrad depicts this concept by explaining the logical conservative beliefs that the free market has to offer. The liberty to buy, sell, trade, manufacture, work, produce, exchange, and invest are the liberties given to us by our Constitution, and has continued to allow the citizens of America to take part in society and climb the ladder of opportunity more willingly.
I'm always amused, I must tell you, at how conservatives in this country have embraced the most unconservative institution known to man, namely markets. Markets change things up. As Schumpeter said, they're about creative destruction. They're about, when I moved to Texas in 2004, Blockbuster was everywhere. Where's Blockbuster today? It's finished. Netflix is here instead. And it's in these disruptions, in these destructions, in these creations, that opportunities are found.
In America, many people are categorized as small business owners, and although they may not be as prosperous, they still play an essential role when looking to harbor a strong economy. Namely, markets have created a much larger pool of opportunity for the common man and will always be a healthy way to expand the economy.
It pains me to say that our culture of work is not in very good shape. There was a time when Benjamin Franklin could say that America is the land of labor. There was a time when Alexis Tocqueville could say that in America, work leads to everything. I think we've become much more comfortable with indolence than we once were. We don't all think that work is for suckers, but the stigma of dependence is fading. The place where it really hits me is with the sitcom Seinfeld. So Seinfeld did something that, to my knowledge, no American television show had ever done before. It depicted not one, but two grown men who don't work. So Kramer, as you know, never works. And George kind of works in the beginning, then he doesn't work for a long time, and then he's got a series of make-believe, pointless jobs that culminate in Kruger Industrial Smoothing. Now you'll say, Azerrad, lighten up, it's a sitcom, it's meant to make us laugh. Why are you sounding like a crusty old conservative complaining about a funny television show? Here's my question to you. Why is it that we managed to make America laugh from I Love Lucy onwards without once depicting a grown man who didn't work?
America has won the world over as one of the most hard-working and persevering nations ever, and has been considered a superpower due to its booming industries and capitalistic mindset. But as time flies by, the America we know and love has slowly become much more comfortable with indolence, as well as the government handouts that go along with it.
You know what is most pernicious about this rhetoric, about this transformed conception of what makes the American dream possible? It's not the harm that it does to our budgets. It's not the damage that it does to our Constitution. It's the damage it does to our national character. Rather than embolden us to act, pull ourselves by the bootstraps and create our own opportunities, it encourages quietude, as we await our government-issued ladders. Rather than draw inspiration from those who've made it and seek to emulate them, it fosters resentment and envy by calling success inequality. Rather than uniting all of us around a common American dream, it pits us against one another. Not we the people, but we the 99% versus the 1%. Rather than form citizens who ask what to me is the quintessential American question, what can I do for myself, for my family, for my community, and for my country today? It instead gives rise to citizens who ask, what must my country do for me? How have I been aggrieved today? What am I owed? The traditional American ethic of achievement slowly gives rise to the progressive ethic of aggrievement. What a sad development in a country that is known the world over, even in Quebec, as the land of opportunity. And this is why the work that you do is so important. You're not only teaching the next generation what the free enterprise system is, you're paying attention to the virtues of character that make it possible and that it fosters.
The people who succeed in today's economy are the ones who are not afraid to take action. The people who succeed in today's economy are the ones who grab life by the bootstraps and suck it up. The people who succeed in today's economy are the ones who look at the prosperous and find hope and inspiration instead of envy and greed. These are the people who live the American dream. These are the people who have earned America its title as the land of opportunity.